Today, we are going to discuss the very short answer questions of chapter Gravitation from Lakhmir Singh. But before we begin, don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel. So, let's begin. So, the first question is, what is the value of gravitational constant g on the earth and on the moon? So the answer for this will be 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square by kg square. Many of you can answer it wrong, like on the earth it will be 9.8 meter per second and on the moon it will be 1 by 6 of that. But here they are asking the universal gravitational constant, and it is same irrespective of its location. So the next question is, which force is responsible for the moon revolving around the earth? Answer for this is gravitational force of earth, which produces a centripetal force which keeps the moon on the orbit of earth, and the moon revolves around the earth. The next question is, does the acceleration produced in a freely falling body depend on the mass of the body? So answer for this will be no. The acceleration produced in the falling body doesn't depend on the mass of the falling body, it's independent of the mass of the body. The next question is, name the scientist who gave the 3 laws of planetary motion. It's a very easy question. The answer will be Johannes Kepler. He gave 3 laws of the planetary motion. Next question, name the scientist who explained the motion of planets on the basis of gravitational force between the sun and planets. Isaac Newton explained the motion of planets on the basis of gravitational force between the sun and planets. State the Kepler's law, which is represented by relation R3T2. Kepler's law of period. It states that the cube of the mean distance of a planet from the sun is directly proportional to the square of time it takes to move around the sun. Which of the Kepler's law of planetary motion led Newton to establish the inverse square rule for gravitational force between two bodies? Kepler's third law of planetary motion led Newton to establish the inverse square rule for gravitational force between two bodies. Name the property of Earth which is responsible for extremely small acceleration being produced in it as a result of attraction by other small objects. Both the object falling on Earth also attracts the Earth, but the mass of that object is very less, so it's not able to produce a force which can produce motion on Earth. But the mass of Earth is very large, so its force is also very large and it produces motion in the object. What is the acceleration produced in a freely falling body of mass 10 kg? Answer will be 9.8 meter per second square, because the mass of the body is not dependent of, it doesn't tell the acceleration produced, because the in the free fall the mass of the body is not dependent. We just did this in the earlier question. When an object is dropped from a height, it accelerates and falls down. Name the force which accelerates the object. So the answer will be gravitational force of Earth. Obviously, we all know that. Give the formula for the gravitational force F between two bodies of masses m and m kept at a distance d from each other. The gravitational force F between two bodies of masses m1 and m2 kept at a distance of d from each other will be F is equal to gmm by d square. We all know this formula. It's used for calculating the magnitude of gravitational force. Question 12. What force is responsible for the earth revolving around the sun? Again, that same type of question. So the gravitational force of sun is responsible for the earth revolving around the sun. Next question. What name has been given to the force with which two objects lying apart attract each other? Gravitational force causes two objects lying apart each other because every object which has a mass has a gravitational force and attracts each and every object in this universe. Question number 14. What type of force is involved in the formation of tides in the sea? So the answer for this will be gravitational force exerted by mainly by the moon and a little bit by the sun also. The gravitational force they exert, it pulls the sea water, because of which the tides are formed. Which force is responsible for holding the solar system together? Gravitational force of sun, it pulls all the planets towards itself, so it's responsible for holding the solar system together. What is the weight of a 1 kg mass on the earth if the gravitational force is equal to 9.8 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर? तो इस क्वेश्चन में हम सबसे ये पूछा जा रहा है कि एक ऑब्जेक्ट है जिसका मास है 1 किलोग्राम, तो उसका वेट अर्थ पर कितना होगा जब अगर अर्थ की ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स 9.8 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर है। सॉल्व करने के लिए सबसे पहले तो हमें वेट का फॉर्मूला पता होना चाहिए, जो होता है m इंटू जी। m for mass into gravity। तो मास इस ऑब्जेक्ट का क्वेश्चन में दे रखा है 1 kg एंड द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स इज 9.8 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर। तो 1 इंटू 9.8 इज इक्वल टू 9.8 एंड द यूनिट ऑफ वेट इज न्यूटन्स। सो द आंसर विल बी 9.8 न्यूटन्स।
एक तो लाइक और शेयर ठोक दीजिए, महाकाल का दबाकर लाइक और शेयर ठोक दीजिए। 5,000 लौटे दिख जाना चाहिए। ये 4,000 के लिए मैं यहाँ पे नहीं खड़ा हूँ, पूरा साल मेहनत करता हूँ आपके लिए बेटा। ऐसा नहीं चलेगा, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा। लाइक ठोकी, दबा के लाइक ठोकिए। यहाँ पे देखिए, ऐसा क्वेश्चन चुटकी बजाते ही सॉल्व करना सिखा देता हूँ।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 17. On what factor or factors does the weight of a body depend? The weight of a body is directly proportional to its mass. It also depends on the acceleration due to gravity, which varies from place to place. As we all know, the formula for weight is mass into gravity. As the altitude of body increases, do the weight and mass both vary? Weight of the body varies with the altitude, but mass of the object is constant, because mass of the object is always constant whether the object is in any part of the universe. Question number 19. If the same body is taken to places having different gravitational field strength, then what will vary, its weight or mass? Obviously its weight will vary, because mass of the object is constant, as we read in the earlier question. If the mass of an object be 10 kg, what is its weight? G is equal to 9.8 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर। सिमिलर टाइप का क्वेश्चन है जो 16th क्वेश्चन था, इसमें भी हमें मास गिवन है और ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स गिवन है और वेट निकालना है। वैसे ही वेट इज इक्वल टू mg, so weight will be equal to mass is 10 into 9.8, so 98, and the unit of weight is newtons, so 98 newton will be the answer. Weight of a body is 50 newtons. What is its mass? G is equal to 9.8 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर। तो इस क्वेश्चन में हमें वेट दे रखा है और ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स दे रखी है और हमसे मास देखा था कि हमें मास और ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स गिवन था और उससे वेट पता करना था, पर इस क्वेश्चन में हमें वेट और ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स गिवन है, उससे मास पता करना है। जो फॉर्मूला हम वेट पता करने के लिए यूज़ कर रहे थे वो था वेट इज इक्वल टू मास इनटू ग्रेविटी। अगर हमें इसी फॉर्मूला की मदद से मास पता करना है तो द फॉर्मूला विल बिकम मास इज इक्वल टू वेट बाय ग्रेविटी। अब हम इसमें वैल्यूज़ इनपुट करेंगे, तो इट विल बिकम मास इज इक्वल टू 50 बाय 9.8. So mass will become 5.10 kg. So answer will be 5.10 kg. So question number 22. A body has a weight of 10 kg on the surface of the earth. What will be its weight when taken to the center of the earth? So its weight will become 0, because the gravitational force at the center of the earth is 0 and weight is equal to mass into gravity. So whatever be the mass of that body, it will be multiplied with 0, and anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So the weight of the body will be 0. Write down the weight of a 50 kg mass on the earth. G is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. So again that same kind of question, and we are going to solve it very quickly. So again, weight is equal to mg. So weight is equal to 50 into 9.8, which is equal to 490 newtons. So the answer will be 490 newtons. Question number 24. If the weight of a body on the earth is 6 newtons, what will it be on moon? So the gravitational force on moon is 1/6 of what it's on the earth. So the weight also will be 1/6. So 6 into 1/6, it will be 1 Newton. So now it's true or false types questions. So let's solve it. First part, a falling stone also attracts the earth. Yes, it's true. A falling stone also attracts the earth. All the objects in this universe attract each other. B. The force of gravitation between two objects depend on the nature of medium between them. No, it's false. It doesn't depend on the nature of medium between them. It just depends on the mass of those bodies and the distance between them. C part. The value of G on the moon is about 1/6 of the value of G on the earth. No, it's false. As we did in the first question, the value of G, capital G, universal gravitational constant, it's always the same throughout the universe. The acceleration due to gravity acting on a freely falling body is directly proportional to the mass of the body. No, it's false. Tire weight of an object on the earth is about 1/6 of its on the moon. This is false. It's just vice versa of what is the E part. So next, let's move on to the next question. Question number 26. It's fill in the blanks. So the first part is the acceleration due to gravity on the moon is about 1/6 of that on the earth. In order that the force of gravitation between two bodies may become noticeable and cause motion, one of the bodies must have an extremely large mass. The weight of an object on the earth is about dash of its weight on the moon, 6 times. The weight of an object on the moon is about dash of its weight on the earth, 1/6. The value of G on the earth is about dash of the times on moon. So answer for this will be 6 times, because here they are asking the value of gravitational force, not the universal gravitational constant. 7th, if the weight of a body is 6 newtons on the moon, it will be about 36 newtons on the earth, because it will be 6 into 6 as the gravitational force is 6 times on the earth. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it and found it helpful. Do like and share the video, subscribe the channel, press the notification bell and comment down your views. Thank you.
ठीक है, एक तो लाइक और शेयर ठोक दीजिए महाकाल का, दबा के लाइक और शेयर ठोक दीजिए, 5000 लौटे दिख जाना चाहिए। ये 4000 के लिए मैं यहाँ पे नहीं खड़ा हूँ, पूरा साल मेहनत करता हूँ आपके लिए बेटा। ऐसा नहीं चलेगा, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा। लाइक ठोकी, दबा के लाइक ठोकिए। यहाँ पे देखिए, ऐसा क्वेश्चन चुटकी बजाते ही सॉल्व करना सिखा देता हूँ।